What's up, everyone? It's the boy. Oh, what's up, everyone? It's boy his tech head back with another video. You gotta remember the A is not there no more. This is gonna be what you see right here on the screen. We're back with the same format as yesterday. We're gonna do it back-to-back days. We just finished off watching the amazing Apple event, and oh my gosh, man, that spring-loaded event caught me by surprise. Because I didn't think it would be as good. You know, we saw the preview yesterday, but Apple marketing, one thing that is completely underrated, underestimated all the time by Apple. No matter what leaks you see, what you see, none of that stuff is going to amount to the way Apple markets their product and showcases them each time. Because what they do, it makes you want to buy everything right away. That's how I feel right now. And no, I can't buy any of it. But let's jump into it, because this event was... Yo, this event blew my mind. It was just that good, in my opinion. So if you're here on the front page, we're gonna take a look. Hopefully Apple doesn't mind me doing this, because I know Apple is a little finicky when it comes to copyright stuff. So hopefully it's okay. I don't care. I don't get paid for any of this, so who cares? If you haven't watched it, go through. It's only an hour long. It's not long at all. It was a breeze. It's crazy. And the first thing you see here. It's not even the first thing they talked about, but we're going to jump right into it because it's probably the biggest thing that they talked about here. Second biggest thing. The biggest thing, something else, which you get into after it. But the new iMac. So this is the new all inside out, crazily thin 24-inch 4.5K, which I've never heard before. Retina display. The redesigned iMac has been something that people have been asking for as long as the last like 2-3 years, because the old design was just big bezels, huge, and finally we got redesigned. It's not as a bezel-less design as some people would probably want it to be, but I think it's decent enough. So let's jump into it. The first thing you see here, back old school, we talked about yesterday, there are 7 new colors for iMac. We got an amazing, let's take a look here, we got a nice it's not baby blue, but it's kind of baby blue in the front, but it's like a nice blue, kind of matches the tone and style. It kind of combines the blue of the iPad Air with the blue of the iPhone. Not necessarily this blue, but more, I guess, the blue that's on the regular iPhones. I think that it matches that a little bit more. So it's like a combination of the two. It looks amazing. If I had to get one of these, blue is top of the list. Next is a green, kind of tealish kind of green. I know, I think this one matches up the alley of between the blue and the green of your average consumer. I want to see which one he will end up picking out if he gets one of these. But this one looks pretty nice too. Not my favorite color, but you know, I like blue. Next is the pink. This one looks really great on. It looked really great screen. The back of it looks more like a product red than that pink, but it might just be these pictures. It might look completely different in the actual product. Then you got your standard silver, which I assume is going to probably be the one most people pick up when it comes to these computers. So this is your base model. This looks like what you would get in a regular iMac from the yesteryear. Then you have yellow, which the yellow looks really great too. I would probably, like, if my girlfriend wanted a new computer, I think she like yellow pink. I think this is kind of one that I would probably she likes basic colors, but I would give her like a yellow, because I think it would just pop a little bit more. My personal favorite besides the blue is the orange. I love this orange. Something about this orange just took me by surprise, because Apple never really made like an orange product before, right? I could be wrong, but it blew me away. So this is definitely one that I would personally get. Then you got a purple, which is like a purple mixed with lavender. Looks pretty good too. They just announced a new purple iPhone too. That if it's on this front page, I'll show you. If not, talk about it now. New iPhone. Who cares? I mean, it's just a different color. But these are the colors of the new iMac 24-inch redesigned. It looks good. You can see here, you know, it has this big chin, which some people's like, you know, why the chin is still there, you know? And there's definitely there's no logo. But to me, it looks clean with no chin. It has like the Pro display with XDR, whatever we call it, kind of like stand. And one thing I don't like about it, and it's on all the colors, I am not a big fan of the white bezels. To me, the white bezels, I don't know, something about white bezels doesn't. I never like white bezel when it had on the iPhones, iPads. I'm not a big fan of it. I have owned them in the past, but I just don't really care that too much. It doesn't look terrible, but on some models it look kind of weird. Like on the pink one, It looks fun, the pink one actually, but I don't know. There's some mouse that like this orange one. I like the orange color, but I don't like the white bezels. If it was black, it will look popping. I think all of them look popping black, but that's the design choice, and it kind of goes well with, I guess, the keyboards as is white and the mouse and stuff like that. So good shots there. You know, it looks great. This is definitely gonna be good for families with kids. It's just gonna pop out. It's gonna look nice, and it's extremely thin. It's only 11.5 millimeters thin. I think that's the headphone jack, so that's dope. That's still kept that headphone jack. It has M1, so what you see on the Mac Mini, MacBook Pro, MacBook Air, you're gonna get the same stuff. This is not a new iteration of it. Same exact stuff. I'm guessing this is the new MagSafe charger. Input power input, whatever you want to call it. So MagSafe is officially on Mac computers back again. This has been rumored. We're most likely going to see some sort of form of this MagSafe on the new MacBook 16-inch Pro, and whatever they do to the second version of the MacBook 13-inch Pro. MagSafe is back. They're moving away from USB-C charging, which I guess makes sense. It comes with two Thunderbolt USB 4 ports, and then two regular USB-C 3, USB 3, we want to call it, ports. And the MagSafe, yes, I think the MagSafe is dope. They didn't show it here, but the new charging brick also has a port for Ethernet, since, as you can see, Ethernet is no longer on the system itself. It's not in the charger, which I think is a dope idea, because they have it on the floor. It kind of connects into your ports. I think it's just a more seamless design. I'm okay with that. I support that 100%. The new display looks great. One big thing here, they finally upgraded the camera. It's now a 1080p FaceTime HD camera, and paired with M1, it makes the camera just even that better. It says it's gonna look great in all sorts of dark light, bright light, whatever you want to call it. And it does all this processing with M1. So interesting to see stuff there. It says studio quality mics for high quality conversations, and it also ignores background noise and zeroes in on you. That is very important when you come to this Zoom day and age where you're in the house. It might be crowded, it might be loud, people talking behind you. I experience it all the time when I'm recording YouTube videos. So this is gonna be helpful in those situations. Hopefully it works. Marketing sometimes just talk about something that doesn't work all the way. Hopefully it does. Let's see what else is on here. Let's see, 6-speaker sound system. The other set of speakers gonna sound great. I'm looking forward to, I can't look forward to something that I'm not gonna have, but looking forward to see reviews on that sound system. It says it's gonna bring great sound, and it's supposed to have spatial audio too, which is dope. So that is really cool. And M1, we know what M1 brings. M1 is amazing. It's amazing stuff. So all right, and yeah, just more apps, because the iPhone pairs up together. That's pretty much it for the new design. Second thing here is the new keyboard, new mouse, and new trackpad. So they all have the curve edges no more. I don't have a Magic Keyboard, but I do have a current trackpad, and you see it's very squared off edges. That is no longer the case here, as you can see, kind of sort of right here. The new Magic Keyboard does have Touch ID, which is pretty awesome, I would say, because Touch ID is needed 100%. And when it comes to opening Mac computers, it's just so much easier. I'm trying to look at the new trackpad, so it just follows the new color scheme, and it is more curvy. The new mouse too, same color, but I didn't see anything that says that the mouse has a charging port that's not on the bottom of it. So I think that's still gonna be the same way, which sucks, but it is what it is. You can train your computer to get money off. I already tried specking out to see if I could train my new MacBook Air, and the bad news is that it's not up there yet for trading, so I will not be trading that in. You use Apple Card, monthly payment, stuff like that. So that's that for that. This new iMac, it looks great. This is one thing that if I had the infinite amount of money and I could trade in my computer and get a good amount for it, this is something I would want to pick up, because I had an iMac before, got rid of it, but I'm not going to school no more because I'm finishing school all online. The reason I got a laptop was because I might have to go to school in person. That's not happening anymore. So if I had to get something like this, I would. And then in terms of portable needs, we'll talk about that in a second. But Yeah, so this is pretty good. So the price then starts at $12.99, which is pretty affordable. I would have loved to see that they could have hit 1,000 base model, because the new Mac Mini is a little bit cheaper. You don't get the screen and stuff like that, but come on, come on, Apple. Goes up to $14.99. If I could tell you which one to buy, do not get this one. The reason why I said it, because you're gonna want the extra core. Right now we don't know what the extra core is gonna do, but with future M1 processors come out and programs start to get more used to it and start pushing M1 to its limit, you're probably gonna want the extra core just to be a little bit more future proof. So I would definitely aim to get one of these two models. They have the 8 core. The difference between these two is just storage, and I believe you could spec this out to go up to 16 gigabytes of RAM. This one doesn't show it, but I'm going to assume you can, because if you can't get 16 gigabyte RAM on these, at first I was like someone who's like, I don't know if you can really see the difference in the RAM, but it's just one of the things that you just want to be safe. You just want to be safe. You want to be future proof for days to go. You know what I'm saying? The price in between the storage though, it looks like it's going to be $200, which is not terrible. Could be worse, but it is what it is. All right. I put my mic down a little bit, so I'm gonna put it up a little bit just because it seems like I'm talking a little bit low. All right. So let's see. Okay, yeah. I got lost my train of thought for a second. But yeah, so they show you the ports here, M1 stuff. So it looks nice. I gotta say, it looks nice. Color match your accessories. It looks like they didn't change the mouse, but it's okay. And it still looks like it still tries to do Lightning, which is stupid. It's kind of stupid in my opinion. But yeah, that is a new M1 model. It looks great with the rest of the line. I'm hoping the new computers do follow like the similar scheme of the more squared off edges in a way, because it does look kind of outdated comparing these to this now, in my opinion. So that is the new iMac. It's going to be available or next Friday, and it will next Friday. That is correct, and you'll be able to pick it up second half of May. Not bad. Let's jump into the next project that I actually want to talk about more. That's the new iPad Pro, because the new iPad Pro has some crazy changes to it. Let's jump into this one, all right? Because as you can see there, iPad Pro is now gonna be powered by the Apple M1 chips. So no more beefed up A14X, what people thought it was gonna be. That's kind of matching the power with M1. No, it is a straight up M1 chip in all of its glory on the iPad. Once I saw that news, I looked at my iPad and said, yeah, why not buy this 2020 edition? Because now I want this one, and yes, I'm gonna try to get it. I have my ways. They're all legal. I'm going to trade it, honestly, because I already spec'd out the trade. I'm going to get a good enough amount of money for it, and I'm going to put a little bit more on that I could afford. So I will be having this one. I will be getting the new iPad Pro. I will be showcasing on my channel. I'm just deciding between if I should get so save some money, go to 11-inch again, or go to the new 12.9 inch, because of one big thing that I'm going to show you. We know M1 is here. This right here. Liquid XDR Liquid Retina. You see all these? That's mini LED, baby. I'm so excited right now. Mini LED is here on iPads. Only the 12.9 inch though. It has 5G. Don't care about that. 5G is ultimate iPad experience. M1. What I'm here for right now is the M1 chip. What you gotta watch the presentation, because they hyped up this M1 chip on iPad. They had the developers talk about it. Yes, the bottleneck here is iPadOS is still not that great in terms of taking all the power that iPads have and pushing into its capabilities. It's not that great yet. Hopefully, Apple can do that, and hopefully at WWDC we see some major improvements to iPadOS, or have iPads somehow sideload macOS on it, because it can support it with the M1 chip. It has the power to do so. The biggest thing stopping them there, I guess, is the touchscreen part, the mouse input. But to me, that's not even a problem, because if you buy a Magic Keyboard, you have a mouse and you have a keyboard. What's the problem? You can even plug it to a monitor now with the new Thunderbolt port. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It has to happen. Apple cannot waste this opportunity and let the iPad be so much bottlenecked by iPadOS not being able to fully replace a computer, because yes, services have their issues, but at least it runs Windows. Am I right? So yes, the M1 chip is here, and the biggest thing about the M1 chip on the iPad is the battery life is going to be insane. You're gonna have your 8-core CPU, 8-core GPU, 60-core neutral engine. So one thing I'm also curious about is once the game developers start making games that particularly runs on the M1 Max, does technically that means they should be able to run the M1 iPad, right? So you might be getting legit console PC quality gaming on iPad soon. Fast performance graphics, people who do all this AR stuff is gonna be happy. I don't dabble in that. The 12.9, this display I can tell is gonna look beautiful. It's gonna look bright. That's why I'm considering should I go back to the 12.9 inch. I'm kinda considering it. The reason I got it before is because I had 16-inch MacBook, but I don't have that anymore. So why not? So that is definitely something that I'm going to think about doing. It looks great. It has Wi-Fi 6. I think the current one has Wi-Fi 6. The new camera it has a new thing called center stage where the front face camera is ultra wide and it'll follow you around when you move, and then someone else comes to the frame, it'll zoom out. There's a bunch of cool stuff. Watch the video. It looks great. Oh, it's right here. So you see he's moving, the camera's following him, his kid jump in the frame, it zooms out to show both of them. Then he kicks her out. This doesn't show that part, but then it zooms back in on him. The cameras in the back are pretty much, I think, a little bit upgraded, bigger sensor, but who takes pictures on the iPad? Who record that? People apparently do, but I'm not one of them. Thunderbolt is big because you could dock it to your, wait, let's see. It says transfer huge assets, even drive the Pro Display XDR full. Yeah, see, you could plug into your Pro XDR display at 60 resolution, and you have your iPad, or just any display in general, which is really good. So that is amazing. Faster storage. So that is a big win. There's a new Magic Keyboard. It's white. That's gonna get dirty. So if you're a big fan of white stuff, have fun with it. I hope you clean it. Apple Pencil is the same as that Apple Pencil, I believe. I don't think there's anything different with it. Thank goodness, because I was not gonna buy that glossy Apple Pencil. I just kept mine. New Magic Keyboard looks great. I wish they would have put a Touch ID in it. You don't really need it because it has Face ID, but just to have a second option, why not? But yeah, it looks good in white though. It looks good in white. I personally would not buy it in white, but maybe on the white one you see less fingerprints, but it's still gonna get dirt on it. So I don't know. That's for you to decide. Excuse me. So yeah, that's pretty much it for. So that's pretty much it for this one. But yeah, it looks great. The new iPad looks great. This is something that I would 100% buy. I am probably gonna get it. I'm gonna see. So I'm looking forward to that. And this entices me a little bit even more because if I get $20 off if I activate by 5G, that's dope. But then if you pay 5G, it costs more. Correct. Let's check that out real quick. So pricing starts at $7.99 once again, and then from 12.9 it starts at $10.99. Not totally bad. Of course, it's expensive. It could have been better. So yeah, let me see right here. Wi-Fi. If you want to sell your cellular, that's going to run you an extra $200. No. That's what I'm just saying. No. Let's check something real quick here though, because I didn't check this out before. If you're in college and you want to get a cheaper price, I don't know if they'll showcase it now, or it does. So the iMac, you save $50 off the new iMac. Big whoop-de-doo. What the heck? Looks like you save 100 here, I think. Can we do a cross check? Because I actually am not so sure. Let's see. Learn more. Alright, let's see. View pricing. Let's do a cross check. Let's do the education store. Ay. Come on, Apple. Give me a headache here. Alright, so the pricing difference, you save 100 here, you save 100 there, right? Yeah, so you save $50 there. And then with the new iPads in the education store, I gotta go back to it now because they kicked me out of it. Let's see. I don't see it. Shop for college. Let's see. With the new iPad, you would be running. This is not it, right? This is it. I'm not even sure. Is this it? I think it is. So yes, this is it. All right, I was confused for a second. All right, so you're gonna save 100 here, and I believe 100 here, $50 here, 100 here. No, you're gonna save $10 here. No, saving $50 here. No, you're saving 100. You're saving 100. I'm trying to remember the price off the top of my head. So I mean, save $100. Yeah, easily save $100. That's actually not too bad. Not bad at all. So, I might pick this one up. Be coming back home to the big one, baby. Alright, let's see what else is on here. Just take a little quick run through the rest of the stuff. Not spend too much time on it. Like I said, there's a new iPhone 12 color. Is in lavender, purple. Cool. AirTags are finally here. So you can attach it to your keys, slip one in your backpack, and you can find it anywhere. Then I guess you connect. There's like an app or something. You can find them. It's cool. They start at $30, which is extremely cheap. So that's good. You know, that doesn't cost much. They have accessories for it, so you could test like a book bag or something. You ping it, you find it. So that's pretty dope. I might pick a few of these up to like put in my keys or something like that. I don't usually lose my keys, so they have a Hermes edition. If you want to be fancy, go for it. And the third biggest thing here, in my opinion, is the new Apple TV 4K. The biggest thing here is that it changed the processor to run on the Apple 12, which is good. And then it has a new Siri remote, so no more touching. It's actual physical buttons now. I actually like the touch version of it, but it is coming in a nice stainless steel color, which looks great. I personally, so when I first saw it, I was like, I might buy this because I have an old Apple TV. I have like 2 generations old. It's still, I don't use it that often, but I do have a 4K TV now, so I might, if I want to like watch it in 4K, that would be the ideal place to go. But I use my PS5. I have an Xbox, so I use those for watching content. My TV is a smart TV. Samsung have most of the apps I want to watch on the anyway. Plus, the pricing is just too high for me. It's a little bit cheaper, but even at $179 or $199, you could get a Roku TV, a Roku Ultra for cheaper than both of these. And it doesn't have the games and stuff like it like on Apple TV, but you still get most of the same apps. So that's one thing that I don't know if I personally would I don't know. There's something I'll probably get down the line. It's not something I'm going to be like, oh, I need to order this today to get tomorrow. No, definitely not. So that's it. That's the main stuff from the Apple event. It is a really good event. Like I said, new iMac, new iPad, which I'm mostly excited about. If you picking up something, let me know in the comments below. I'm interested to see what you guys think about this. So my ranking of greatness is number 1 is the iPad. Number 2 is the iMac. Wish I could get one. I can't. Number 3 is Apple TV. Then the 4 AirTags, and then who cares about a new color iPhone? It's not. I don't care for it. So yeah, that's it. So Spring Loaded has come and gone. Great event, Apple. It made me more excited for WWDC coming up. So thanks for watching. We're gonna probably do the same thing again for WWDC. But this was fun. So let me know in the comments below what you're gonna be picking up. I might try to pick up the iPad Pro, and then if I do, you'll see it on this channel. So thanks for watching again. It's been a pleasure. And 2 videos in a week, 2 videos back to back. We did good. We did good. I'll see y'all later. Peace out.